privilege of hosting the Southwest Indiana District again. This time the team served in a town called Morazan. Morazan is located in the department of Yoro, which is a 2.5-hour drive east-southeast of San Pedro Sula. The primary goal for this team was to build a church here in Morazan. They also participated in a couple of Jesus film showings and a 3-day VBS. I've shared with you in the past about Pastor Jaliel and his wife Lourdes and their ministry here in Honduras. They moved to Morazan 3 years ago, and they started a church 2 years ago. They quickly outgrew their living room and moved to the front porch. And from there, they built a temporary roof on the side of their house where the church has been meeting ever since. The team sent project funds down early so we could start the project and get it prepped, so when the team arrived, they could finish it off and we could have a dedication service with the team. When the team arrived, we had the walls and trusses up, leaving them with the roof, the floor, the stage, the wiring, painting, and leveling out the land around the church. The first priority for the team was to finish the roof. The 90-degree weather and the intense sun would have made the work infinitely harder without a roof. Now, while some worked on the roof above, the rest of the team began to move some dirt. I don't know the exact amount of dirt this team moved, but it was a lot. I believe we had over 15 loads delivered. We had to level out the ground where we were going to pour the floor, level the entrance area, and level an area around back where they want to eventually build a kitchen. This team moved a lot of dirt. After leveling out the ground, it was time to pour the floor. I was planning on the floor being a 3-day project. It was going to take about 150 bags of cement, so I felt like 50 bags per day would be a good goal. Well, the team turned my 3-day project into just 2 days. In reality, the job was done in about a day and a half. It quickly became apparent that I had underestimated this team's workload capacity. Once the floor was poured, we could build the stage, run the wiring for the lights, the switches and outlets, and then also paint. Fortunately for us, we had a couple of electrical engineers on the team. Now, they both will be first to tell you that being an electrical engineer does not mean they know how to wire a church, but you sure couldn't tell it. Tim was like a duck in water. He may not wire homes and churches for a living, but he knew exactly what he was doing and got the job completed without any problems. The rest of the work was cosmetic: painting, cleaning, and getting the church ready for its dedication service. On Thursday night, for the dedication service, we had over 300 people come to celebrate the opening of the church. It was an incredible service. Most teams don't get to experience the dedication of the church, so to be able to come and complete the church and then attend the dedication service was a nice treat for them. Not only did this team build the church, they also participated in 2 Jesus film showings and a 3-day VBS. I think for most of the team, it was their first experience with a Jesus film. Our first showing was just down the street from the new church. It was the second time that we've shown the film there, so we used a different film called God-Man, which is geared more towards the children. The second showing was in the neighborhood next to us, and we showed the Mary Magdalene version of the Jesus film in this area. We had a good crowd in both showings, but the second showing was quite a bit bigger, with an estimated 100 people attending. Now, I don't have much footage of the VBS, but the entire team was able to attend the last day of VBS, which was on a Sunday morning. Pastor took all the kids down to the church to show them where they were going to meet next Sunday morning. After some games, Pastor then presented the gospel, and between 20 and 25 kids gave their lives to Christ that day. This amazing moment was the culmination of 2 years of hard work and dedication. Pastor Jaliel and Lourdes have invested hours upon hours in the lives of these children, and we were able to witness the fruits of their labor. And what a blessing it was. Our time spent in Morazan was incredible. They accomplished everything we set out for them to accomplish and more. Not just with the construction either. They had a huge impact on the people that were around them too. Lives were forever changed, both children and adults. The work in Morazan doesn't stop with this team. Jaliel has a vision for his church. He wants to start a feeding program for the kids around the neighborhood. He wants to purchase the field next to his church and build a soccer field and help minister to the kids. We would also like to build a home for him next to the church. Right now he's renting, so we'd like to provide them with a house adjacent to the church. I guess those are the prayer requests that you can take away from this trip. Pray for the pastor and his family and his ministry. Pray that we can find teams to help construct the pastor's house and find donors to help purchase the land next to his church. The price for that land is around $10,000. Pray for the discipleship of the kids that attend to VBS, and pray that God will use this church here in Morazan to bring hope to those that don't have much hope around them. Thanks again, Southwest Indiana, for bringing a team to Honduras to make a lasting impact on the lives around Morazan, and Pastor Jaliel Lourdes and his family and the church there. Continue to pray for them and pray for us.